How are we all today? I hope we're all good. There's a few of you here already. My goodness, let's see. I'm gonna have to go back so I can see. Right. Since hello Vicky in chat, I've been drinking, I'm buzzed, and the wine keeps coming. Right. To you. We'll be sobering up during the live stream. Happy puzzling. Oh, bless you. You do make me laugh, SS. Oh, wait, can you all see and hear me? Hopefully you can. Please let me know. Wine puts me to sleep. Yeah, it does me now. I don't really drink now though nowadays, to be honest. Um, but but you enjoy it, says. I might take a late afternoon nap. Lol. Well, see if you did that here, you'd just be going to sleep for the night. Maybe a tad early, I suppose. It's only 9 o'clock. But afternoon naps, we love them. Good evening, everyone. Are we all excited to watch Vicky doing more floor and walls? Yes, of course you are. It sounds like I'm decorating a house. I'm doing the floor today, the walls later. Yeah, well, floor and frames, I suppose, to be more specific. And I do still have some floor to do, but I am going to talk a bit about the floor. For those of you that haven't seen my little video that I did, because you may have noticed the floor is a lot more done than I left it after last week's live stream. So I will talk some more about that. Let's see who else is here. Anita's here. Hello, hello, Dexter. Slugger, bonjour. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Hi, Karen. Dexter, Thomas, always excited to watch Vicky Puzzle, regardless of what she's building. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's nice. I'm just so glad you're not bored with the slog that is this wooden floor. Um, Kimberly's here. Hello to you. Of course we are, Thomas. Oh, thank you, Anita. So true. I'd happily spend all day watching Vicky sort. Oh, you're so lovely, all of you. Bless you. Although I'd rather not spend all day sorting, if I could avoid it. But I probably will need to do that soon on the puzzle camp puzzle. Hello, Anna. Hang on. I've lost a few people here. Right, KM's here. Hello. 3 lives in one day. Phew. This will be the best one. Oh, have you been watching a lot of live streams today? Oh, well, thank you. I really hope it is. I hope it's not boring. Um, Hi, Cara. Hi, Sybil. What are people saying hi to each other? Hello, Slitherpuff. Hello, Bergdis. And hello, Philip. How are you? Can see and hear me. Oh, that's good. Because I've been rambling on for quite a while. So I'm glad about that. Floor's coming along nicely. Yes, it is. Well, it is now. You'll understand why when I explain what I've done. Hims, I know. I know. Just took a cup of tea. Oh, good. That sounds good. Oh, do you know, I could go a cup of tea. Could go a cuppa. All right. Well, I think I've caught up. Oh, Rose, hello. Okay. So last week, because the week before last, I first started working on the floor, and that is all I did for the whole stream, and I didn't really feel like I got that far. I clearly didn't have a lot of these pieces, which are the transition pieces between floor and wall. You can just see, it's quite dark, but you can just see dark green there where the wall starts. And the same here. So this is the right side of the floor and that's the left side. I've just split them so that they fit on the board. Oh, SS, thank you. Bless you. Thank you so much. Who got memberships? Jules, 128. Now Heather now. Mike Jigsaw, uh Mayak D, I think that says. And oh gosh, I don't know if I can read that. Asep Sukamokel. Have I read that right? I don't know if I've read that right. I hope I have. Sorry if I haven't. Oh, you've all been gifted memberships to Vicky Makes and Builds by SS. Thank you, SS. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. Let's share the horror of frames with others. Yes. How generous of you. Bless you. Oh dear. Uh, saying yes. So we didn't get very far. It was a bit of a slog. And so I thought what I'd do last week was divide it a little bit, divide and conquer, and do some of the floor and some more of the floor, I should say, and also some frames just to split it a little bit, make it a bit more interesting. So that required that I did some sorting of the frames, which I did. I did one phase of sorting. And I talked about that last week, and I actually got the Mickey frame and the Dalmatians frame pretty much finished, both of them. And they're looking really good now. They're on their own separate piece of foam board out the way. Um, so I'll probably do the same tonight. Bit of floor, bit of frames. Now, whether or not I get the floor done tonight remains to be seen. There is still a few gaps to fill in, but the only piece shapes I have to fill in are the standard shapes, two ins and two outs on opposite sides. These ones, these are all my floor pieces that I've got left, all the same shape. And I will tell you why I've only got that shape left. So after I finished streaming last week, I decided I was going to do some of the floor off the camera. And what I decided to do was use the repeat pattern in this puzzle to help me build it. Now, those of us who've done large piece counts many times, particularly who have done maybe more difficult ones, areas with really tough bits, you might know what I mean when I say using the repeat cut, but not everybody um, really sort of fully knows what that is. And I do get asked this quite a lot to explain, how you can use the cut pattern to help with building tough bits of large piece counts, which I would classify this as a tough part of a large piece count. So what I did was I thought, right, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to do a little video explaining how you can use it to help. So what I did was I grabbed, so it's probably more than just two repeats. I haven't fully worked it out yet, but what I do know is section A of the puzzle, which I've already completed, is the same cut pattern as section B, but flipped 180 degrees. So follow my logic here. So the top of section A, if you turn it upside down, you would have the exact same cut pattern as the bottom of section B, which is where the floor is, the bottom of section B. Now, because I have fully completed section A, I thought I could use that top row as a map to build the floor, and I will know, because I've already got the piece shapes in order in the correct place from section A, I will know what shape I'm looking for in what place. And you know what would make it even more easy is if I actually build the floor on top of the puzzle that I've completed so far. And here's something. This is going to seem like magic. Here's some I prepared earlier. Ta-da! So I have taped section A in sections, like so. And this is the top row. So, hang on, let me. Right, so that would go there. And then that would go there. And then, as I say, this doesn't fit all on one board, widthwise. So that would be the map for the bottom bit of the floor, and that, wrong way around, would be the map for this bit at the top. And what I did was I laid these down, and I actually put this on top, and I put more pieces in based on what I was seeing. So, for example, if I had, like, say these three pieces here, third row up, I would know that's those three pieces there, and I would know that next to that third piece, I'm looking for a two ins, two outs on opposite sides, and I would go to that box and I'd find the right piece. Now, when I shape sorted them, I had the most numerous shape that I had was the 2 ins, 2 outs on opposite sides, the standard shape. So what I ended up doing was I tended to target the less numerous shape. So I did all the 4 outs, all the 4 ins. I did the 2 ins, 2 outs on adjacent, and I did the 3 ins, 1 out, and the 3 outs, 1 in. I found them all, and I put them all in. There's a couple of loose bits that don't attach, like that one, and a couple here. But I found them, I put them in. So literally every gap remaining is the standard shapes. And that's what I did. So I'm hoping that that makes sense to you. And I did do a video on it. So if you haven't seen that video, it's about 6 minutes long. It also shows you me building up the floor. So you haven't missed any of me building it. I have actually put it in a video. It's just that you won't see me doing that bit on the live stream. But if you want to sort of clear a picture of how I did it, watch that video because I do close-ups. You can kind of see how it works, and I'm really hoping that that helps. Marvelous. Oh, good. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. So basically, my plan is to finish this floor using my remaining pieces of all the same shape. I didn't want to do all of it off camera. I kind of just thought, well, I'll leave a few for the live. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna try and finish it off. Um, sorry, I'm started already. I'm picking them up. I'm like, right, where can we start? Where can we start? You can use. I could have probably orientated. I don't know if that's the right word. These a little better, because you can kind of tell which direction they go at this stage. So I found that one, managed to put it in. But I didn't feel like, because I've only got this shape left, I didn't feel like I needed the puzzle map that I'd been using, because they're all the same shape. So thought, right, we'll just do the rest the traditional way, and if it still turns out to be a slog, I will move on to a frame and I can do the same as like I did last time. So I'm hoping that makes sense, and I'm hoping that we get this finished. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. I can always do a little bit more next week, and it's fine. It's fine. Getting the frames done, I mean, is good. It's good. The frames can also be a slog, not as much as this, in all honesty, but they can be. Okay, and yes, we do. Good, satisfying. If only Sam, aka Batcat, were here, they would approve. Absolutely. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You'd approve of this, right, Sam? If you're here. Don't know if you're listening or watching. Um, right, so I'm just gonna fire in. I'm just gonna fire in with puzzling this and see how I get on. Trying to use the pattern, I guess is the right word, on the floor. To guide me a bit. The only thing is, I can't necessarily attach every piece yet. I might need to I might need to sort of keep an eye on which way the lines are going. There we go. And just use that to guide me, just to start with. And then when I've filled more in, I can hopefully start to move a bit faster, start to do some of the other bits with kind of diagonal planks of wood on and that kind of thing. Right, where are you? You're quite a small piece. You're there. There we go. So at the moment, I'm finding the ones with just horizontal lines and no other kind of diagonal line on, finding those a bit easier to figure out just to start with. So that's where I'm shooting off from. And so far, so good. I've actually got two together here, but I'm not really sure how much that helps me, to be honest. You can kind of tell whether the pieces are more to the right or more to the left of the section, because the diagonal planks of wood They're a bit more upright on the left side and a bit more. There's a steeper. There's a less steep incline on the right hand side. This, I think, is going to go up here because I can just about see. There it is. Yay! I can just about see one of the diagonal lines. It's about at that angle. So it's not straight enough to be over here, and it's not wonky enough to be down here. So that also gives me a bit of a clue. And that's actually how I built this the first time around. I literally just went through the whole thing with that as my guide. Because the first time I built this puzzle, I did it sort of the more traditional way, if that makes sense. Um, so I have done this before without using the cut pattern. But I didn't necessarily feel the need to um, torture myself by doing that again. If you do want to see me do it the more traditional way, the videos are still on my YouTube channel. Go check them out. Right, this one is a bit darker, which is making me think it goes somewhere up near the top. But I'm actually struggling to see it. No. Are you there? No, you're not there. I feel like it definitely goes up near the top somewhere, I'm sure of it. I just can't see where. Oh well, not to worry, not to worry. Move on, move on. Right, okay, so here's another bit. A wee bit darker. Got some horizontal lines. Oh, there. That one goes in there. That's got a few horizontal lines as well. So let's see if I can find that. And it's a bit lighter as well, so that makes me think it's down more towards the bottom. There's another one. This one's a bit more, not necessarily really bright, but not really dark either. Suggests to me that it's maybe somewhere in the middle. You go there. You go there. Yay! Okay. All right. So, yeah, it definitely helps. Definitely helps. Right. Another one with lines there. That goes there. Horizontal lines, I should say. They all have lines. That's got quite a bright line on it. Where are you? Quite a tall piece as well. No. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Yep. It's officially still a slog. Ugh. Not to worry. I shall conquer. Maybe I could use some more of these diagonal ones. See if I can figure it out from the diagonal line. There we go. That attaches to that floaty bit. It'd be great if I could get that attached. That's quite bright. Maybe I could find it from that. No, that's going to be further over here. There. So that's a less steep line. So I know it goes over there. Same with that one. It's not particularly steep at all. So it's going to have to go over here somewhere. Aha! There it is, and that attaches that. Yes. Good, so that's one floaty bit attached. And there's another quite steep bit. Not so steep bit, I should say. There. Another one there. That's definitely going to go over here somewhere. Ah, is there? Yes. Right, so this is coming along. It's coming along. Right, that's quite a... Aha! Yay! Okay, that attaches that floaty bit. So don't think I've got any more floaty bits. I think that's it. Yes. Right. That one... No, I think that goes a little bit further over. Nope. I don't know if it goes quite this far, though. I just pulled this out because there's a lighter colour um, prong. There. Found you. No, that doesn't go there. Right. Oh, this is going to go way over here. Uh, there. This side might get filled out first. I'm just spotting them more easily. Uh, no. Nope. Wait. Do you go that way? No, you don't. Don't go in there. Come on, where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? No. Well, it goes somewhere over here. There. It goes there. Let's see again. That one. That one. Let's see. A bit further over here, I think. There. Only just. Right on the end. Sometimes the shade of the wood, I'm still sort of picking up on that. Sometimes it's not always the direction of the floorboards. Okay. This one. No. Eh. Don't know about that one. This is gonna go over here. Gosh, I was certain it went there. It's not. It's close, but it's that one. So where are you? It's a little darker, so it might be further up. There. Found it. And this one's going to be somewhere in the middle, I think. Mhm. I think it's going to go up here. There's almost like a red hue to some of these boards. Um, there it is. Got it. Mm. So it's filling in. So I'll carry on. I'll carry on with the floor for a little bit. Apparently UPS has raised an investigation. Oh no! Has something happened, Thomas? Where did it came now? Oh, has it not arrived? Is this the puzzle you ordered and it's not arrived? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That one looks difficult. Yes, it does. Oh no, Thomas, which puzzle? Has anyone seen that Ravensburger have shown the full artwork for the Pokemon 40k? Yes. Yeah, it's been floating around in the Discord server, Philip. Um, I think I posted it, and I think Scott did as well. Unverified version posted on Discord. Yes, we've been expecting the images on what? Is that Discord? Inspecting, sorry, not expecting, inspecting. I hope they find it soon and in good condition. I know that's oh goodness. That's honestly, courier companies, they have one job. I know I oversimplify it a lot by saying that, but still, I get so fed up with them. Well, it's because I get such a lot of problems at this address, but so I'm a bit biased, but oh, just don't understand it. And that it's being released in September. Yes, yeah. Just about to start Jeff Haney's A Charming Wild West Campout. Lovely. Sounds good. Thanks, Thomas. Must get back to using Discord again. Just check out the Puzzle News channel every now and again. Usually, the latest is in there. Hello, everyone. Sorry I missed the start. No problem, Purple. How are you? I just want a re-release of the 18K Star Wars, and I'll be puzzling happy for quite a while. Well, they've they've re-released that, right? Can you not get it, Phil? Yeah, can you not get the 18K Star Wars? Because it's out now. It's re-released. Keep checking Amazon and Ravensburger, but no joy. Oh, right. So you just can't find it. Oh, that's annoying. Sure, all this sad puzzle news. I don't like it. Has anybody got any good puzzle news for us? Hi, Saul. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Philip. Are you doing all your hellos? Oh no, Thomas, I'm gutted for you. I hope it turns up soon. I know. What a shame. I think I'm probably in a very small minority, but I would quite like a 1K puzzle of just this parquet floor. That it does not surprise me that you've said that, but I also find it hilarious. Uh, maybe you could just take a picture of it and get a custom puzzle made. Or maybe there's some impossible or impossible puzzle out there somewhere where it's just like this. You really do like your challenges, eh, Thomas? Certainly is a challenge, this one. Right. I'm just going back to the. I'm utilizing the diagonal lines here because I'm actually finding these I can roughly pinpoint around about where they go, and so it's helping me fill it in. Now I think this goes somewhere around here. Yes, it goes there. Good puzzle news. I will get to finish 6 portals tomorrow. Also, that's also a bit sad, but good, lol. Oh, I know. There is that bit of sweetness about finishing a puzzle you've loved. But, you also get that sense of triumph and accomplishment, especially when it's a large piece count as well. I think so. Or if it's a tough one, or um, if it's a beautiful one. Like, you definitely do get that sense of accomplishment. But it is sad when it comes to an end. I mean, I felt weird when I finished Wildlife. Just weird. Like, like a part of my life had left me. What? What? This has been a part of me for like 3 years. It was strange. Although, I know you've not been doing 6 portals for 3 years, but you get what I'm saying, right? Um, okay, so this one definitely goes over here somewhere. Ah, there. And this one is on the opposite side, way over here. Again, over that side. And this one's more over this side. This one's quite light coloured. There. There's a few light coloured ones here. One's over here somewhere. So yeah, thank you for the good puzzle news there, Purple Cat. Has anybody else got good puzzle news? Oh, see, I had that bit in there and I was wrong. It was in the wrong place. So, where do you go? Ah, you go there. Okay, it was way off. Um, all right, that one's a bit further over here. This one's just pretty much straight lines, but it's quite light in colour, so I should be able to hopefully pinpoint it. There it is. And that one's quite light too. Grab these. Oh. Okay, so I think I can get this finished today. What do you reckon? Can I get this finished today? I think I can. Maybe this goes a bit further over here. Yes, it does. It does. Hmm. Ah. And that one. So, am I right in thinking that it's the Canadian competition this weekend? I've lost all track of what's going on, but I seem to think there's a few competitions. Are they all this weekend? Can anybody let me know? I've not really been focused on it. I've um obviously been on a trip and stuff, so I just wondered, has anybody been watching it? don't give anything away, obviously. But are the puzzles lovely? Um, let me know. I'd be interested to hear. Because as I say, I've not been keeping up with it at all. Right, this one's throwing me a bit. Where are you? Right, actually, I think it's down in this bit. Right, it's not that. It's not that. It isn't that. I don't think it goes quite this far over. Do you go up here? No. Or maybe it goes this side. Oh, wait, is it you? No, it's not you either. Okay, that one's bamboozling me, so I'll leave that one. That definitely goes over here somewhere. There. Uh, yes, you totally can get this finished today. Oh, yeah, I think so. I agree, Purple Cat. Hello, Matt. How are you? Claire, check the speed puzzling channel on Discord. She's a beautiful puzzle. Oh, have you been posting in the speed puzzling? Oh, that's cool. I can check that out then. So, yes, I'd heard there was going to be a Chiro and I'd heard there was going to be a Dean McAdam. Have we seen all of them, or are they done, or is there another day? I'm totally out of it. Well, I'm not sure it counts as a good puzzle news, but I am doing good progress with Tropical Dragons 4K. No, that is definitely good puzzle news. And hope to finish it at the beginning of next week, and then I'll start Life 24K. And yeah, your Tropical Dragons is really coming along. What's up, Matt? You at a wedding today? Vicky, did you see the photos of my bombardment put together in my parish church? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I will look. I will look them up, Thomas. Because I would love to see them. Are they in the 2K and more channel? Hi, Anna. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, it really is. Definitely good puzzle news. I started this morning, but the lives don't work. Oh, it started this morning. Right. Oh, really? The live stream's not working at all? Oh, that's a shame. Thanks for posting the Chiro on Discord. Very pretty. I love Chiro Marchetti's art. You just know it's going to be lovely, don't you? It's the Canadian and Czech nationals this weekend, as far as I know. Yeah. Is there not something in Australia too? Seem to recall seeing something about Australia. Are you a mod? Matt, I'm KN. Yes, Matt is a mod. Um, and I think Sarah's still a mod, although I'm not so sure she knows she still is. I might need to take her off. She joined as a mod to help me out with the charity puzzle-a-thon thing that I did. Puzzle marathon. Puzzles are very nice so far, Vicky. I will definitely buy the Chiramarchetti puzzle. Brilliant. Oh, jealous that you can so easily get hold of them over there. Ohana has been competing in the chat. Yeah, I thought she was. I'm sort of vaguely aware of some of the things, just not very. I've not been overly active in Discord, so I'm not entirely certain. Okay, how are people watching the Canadian? I can't get onto their channel. I've just checked the UK page of Ravensburger, and Star Wars is currently out of stock. Oh gosh, yeah. Well, it probably just went like that. Hopefully they restock soon, Philip. I really hope so. Like with foam boards, you can't get enough Chirimarchetti puzzles, in my opinion. Yes, like with foam boards. Foam boards and Chirimarchetti, and we're all good. I try. All credit goes to Clark for posting a better version. Sybil, it's on YouTube for the Canadian Nationals. Oh, right, but Sybil's not been able to get it to work. I wonder what that is then. Yes, Bombomber in the 2K channel. Right, I'll look it up, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you for that. That passed me by. I think this is good puzzle news. I should be done Thalassic Tale tomorrow. It's a beautiful puzzle. Oh, brilliant! It is a lovely puzzle, isn't it, that? I had a lot of fun with that puzzle. The Live for Canadian Nationals is working on YouTube now. Oh, right. So it was maybe not working at first, but it is now? Vicky sent you a link to Thomas's post. Saves you searching. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Purple Cat. We love Sarah as a mod. Well, I just don't know if she still wants to be. She's not on the lives very often, although sometimes she pops in. Yes, Vicky, the Western Australian oh, okay, that's finished. So was that just one day then? And maybe a smaller one. I don't know. They seem to get bigger and bigger, these competitions, don't they? Right. So I am continuing on with this here floor. Uh, this one I'm not as sure. I think maybe it goes. I think it goes down here. Or possibly up here. Wait a minute. No. I feel like it doesn't go this far over though. Unless it's. Oh, it's there. Okay. Close though. That was close. Right, this just has. Oh gosh, I've got cat hairs all over me. The cat was laid next to me earlier, and he's just molted all over me. There we go. That's that one in. That's quite a light coloured one. I think it might go over here somewhere. Yes, it does. Right, that's going to be somewhere. Oh, somewhere over here, I think. Ah, yes, indeed. And I think once I've done the four, and maybe I think maybe all the frames, I can actually start to get some pictures of this puzzle kind of all together in its place, if you see what I mean. Because so far I've not had to do that, and that is one nice thing about this puzzle in terms of live streaming it. I can keep it in smaller chunks for quite a long time. I don't have to start putting it together until really all the portrait frames are done. And then they'll start to link together, and I'll have to obviously fill in the walls. So, but I've only done 2 frames and there's 13 portraits. But it would be nice to start to take pictures of it all together. This section, I mean, and then obviously the whole thing together. I might even be able to, once I've taped this section, I might even be able to just lay the puzzle out on my table and it will overhang, but it'll stay on. If that makes sense. Failing that, I'll end up having to move my sofas, which I can't really be bothered to do. Say sofas. I've only got the one sofa now. I used to have two. Um, so I had to move two, but now I've just got the one. but it's still a bit of a faff moving them, so I'm kind of hoping I can just have it overhanging on the table. I was so happy that the 7K fit on my table, like almost perfectly. It was insane. I was like, oh, this actually fits. I was very, very happy about that. These are starting to go in a wee bit faster now, if you've noticed. Um, gosh, this one's still bamboozling me. Where are you? Ah, you're there. Right, I've got you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to bring them together, tidy them up a bit. Because when you start to get big gaps in between them, I sort of feel like I've got more pieces left than I actually have. And then when you put them a bit closer together, you're like, oh, I've not actually got that many left. Psychologically, it's a good thing when you realise that because it spurs you on. Right, this is going to go over here somewhere. Definitely. Yes, there. And of course, tidying up the pieces means you spot them as you're tidying them up. So there's that particular advantage as well. That one. Alright, that could go that way and be more over this side, or it could go that. No, it can't go that way. It has to go that way. Yes, it's there. Mm. That's a big piece. What's that? It's ginormous. There. Got yeah. All right, so definitely a lot fewer than what I started with. So I really do think that the way I've done it was the way forward. Okay, only those left. Maybe I can just try and spot them, pick a gap, try and fill the gap. Maybe I can, at this point, perhaps I'm far enough along to do that. And maybe I will jump around as well. Maybe I'll do a bit of both. What about there? You go over here, surely. Surely. There. And this one. Uh, no. Come on. There. Just gonna fill in the gaps as I go along. That's a really dark piece. That's got to go at the top somewhere. There. Same here. Really dark. There. Another one. Super dark. Another one. All right, so I feel like this is becoming this has become satisfying now. And hopefully, visually, it is also satisfying because there's gaps and I'm filling them, and it's not taking me forever, and I'm not sitting here staring at the pieces for ages and ages and ages. So I'm hopeful that you agree with me and are enjoying how satisfying it is to gap fill this. Just over here somewhere for definite. Although it's particularly dark. Maybe it's that. Oh, it's up there. Right. So I've been getting rid of a lot of the dark ones. Um, this one. I feel like I've seen the gap for that, and I've lost it. So that one? Oh, no, it's not the one I was thinking of, but I found it anyway. Um, that should be obvious because of the line. Where are you, line? I don't know. Right, no, I'm not gonna linger over pieces for too long. I feel like I don't need to do that. I can just grab another piece. I will not be a slave to this puzzle. It will come together my way. Are you listening? Puzzle. I think it's listening. It better be. Right, I'm pretty sure this goes over here somewhere. That way, I think. Yeah, no, I don't think it goes down here. Will I get this section done first or that one done first? I think this one. It's actually smaller. It's not as tall, whereas there's more pieces height-wise in that bit. Where on earth are you? Okay, well, that one's doing my head in. You're supposed to be behaving yourself, puzzle. Ah, there it is. Okay, I'll let you off this time. Oh, there are a few going in that one. Maybe it will be that one that finishes first. Who knows? I just seem to be finding more of them at the minute. There's one from further down here. I think, yes. It's a wee bit darker. Oh, still some dark. There we go. Yeah, still some darker ones down near the bottom. So, oh, chat's moving fast. Rob, hello! The dreaded floor. At least it looks like a nice dance floor. You look close to done. Amazing, Vicky. That goes there. Yes, I'm not far off now. They're going in. They're going in. Thick and fast. We think Louise Marlin, but not confirmed. Who's Louise Marlin? What's that the answer to? What is the question? If this is the answer, what is the question? It's like a test question, isn't it? School. Looks like the looks like her other works. I remember when doing this puzzle, this specific part really floored me. Floored me. Good one. Good one, Gustin. Did you mean to do that? You must have. Funny, very funny. Very funny. I'm in puzzle mode, so not much chatting. Definitely listening. Oh, that is okay. If you're puzzling, we're all good with that. Oh, guys, I need to drink water. Nothing worse after drinking a bottle of wine. H2O. Well, I find it really refreshing after a bottle of wine. Not that I drink bottles of wine anymore, but definitely here, I will encourage water, the life-giving fluid. Cheers, although I just splashed them on my face. Don't do that. Hydrate, SS, hydrate, yes. Listen to Purple. I've been doing something unthinkable today. I've been sorting out puzzles I'm not keeping and putting them up for sale. Selling puzzles. Is that unthinkable? I don't know. I don't know. If you're not going to do them, I think that probably sounds sensible. What are these puzzles that you've done and don't want to keep, or that you have in your collection and you won't do them? What are these puzzles? I caved in and bought. What's that say? Paralives? I started with rags to riches. Big mistake. I had no home lot and no money. Home lot. And had no idea how to turn in quests. Oh, okay, right. Are we talking about a game? So almost died of hunger. Good times. Right, okay. I was getting a bit worried there because I was still in real life in my head, and I was thinking, wait, you were going hungry? What? I'm assuming you're talking about a game. I hope you are. Philip, don't know why my messages aren't getting through, but I'll try again. Ravensburger Germany has it for 150 euros. I'm not sure though whether you have to pay any taxes in the UK. Yeah, it's a bit iffy. I'm never quite sure. They're a bit hit and miss. Sometimes you get smacked with a charge, and other times you're fine. Good for you, Gustin. Ah, it's good to have a clear out. Just some 5k Jan van Hasteren puzzles. Ah, okay. And have you done them, or do you just not want them? I love agua coffee, and water is my main drink every day. Aye. Yeah, I drink a lot of sparkling water, although I've run out. I'm on boring tap water now. Louise Marlin is the artist who did Tropical Vibes. Oh, right. Sorry. Or is it I might be reading that wrong. Is it Marion? Right. Okay. I know what you mean now. Sorry. Someone just finished about 40 minutes. I do not know who or what puzzle. I am useless. You are not. We've got we've got one piece of information out of three. That's fine. That's good. You can't always tell though, even from the live streams. Sometimes you can't tell. Bugger, Germany and US Ravensburger pages have Star Wars, but they don't ship to the UK. Mega gutted. Ah, that is annoying. Can you get it from German Amazon? Although, you might get it in a paper bag. Ha ha ha, Soul. I'm glad you're enjoying Paralives. Game looks a lot of fun. Hydrate, people! As most gamers got as most gamers get a shout out about during live streams. The puzzles that aren't in the main collections and I don't plan on doing. Right, I've got you. I've got you. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely thinkable. It's probably a good thing, especially if you need to make room for ones you are going to do. So like 3k plus Ravensburgers aren't going up for sale unless I have dupes. Right, duplicates. Does that happen a lot? Paralives is new life sim contender to this. Right, okay, I see what you mean. I can't do puzzles yet, have to clean up. Oh, really? Do you really? Thanks, Hannah. Currently searching around Amazon and seeing if I can get lucky. You're right, Vicky. It's Louise Marion. Remember, I am Cloth. No, it's my eyesight isn't very good. That could well have been an I and not an L. I wondered if I was just reading it wrong. Um, like seriously, I thought I'd read it wrong. Uh, so, so, no worries, no worries at all. Um, it seems I can't send messages that contain website names. Ah, yeah, probably block a link. Think. You could maybe pop it in the Discord, perhaps? SS, haven't been able to play much. Don't have time until next week, so always been a bit stressful trying to learn a new game. I got to play some Witcher today after several days not playing it. I was busy gallivanting at a farm down in England, so I can't complain really. I had a good time. Cleaning feels never ending. Oh, well, that's because it is. I hate cleaning. I do it, but I hate doing it. Sometimes I've bought like puzzle lots that are like five puzzle. Oh, I see, like bundles. But you've only done it for like one, maybe, or two. I see what you mean. You type very well for a drunk person. Yes, I agree. So I agree completely with that. Oh my goodness, the cat hairs. The cat hairs are bugging me. Um, there we go. Right, sorry. I'm just like the cat hairs are just stuck all over. I can see them wisping out the corner of my eye, like waving around. And every now and again, I have to get rid of them. Okay, that one. So, okay, votes then. Will I get that bit done first or that bit? That bit or that bit? This bit's filling in thick and fast, but it is bigger than that, sort of height wise. I'm not particularly grabbing ones I know go somewhere. I'm just grabbing ones that jump out and trying to find where they go. So, yeah, let me know. Which one do you think I'll get done first? Top or bottom? Wait, does this go up here? It does. Thought that maybe went down there. Let's try that one. That's just straight lines going right across there. No. Oh, felt certain that went there, doesn't it? Goes there. Goes in there. Quite a bright one. It's going to go further over here. There. Oh, this feels good knowing this is going to get finished today. It really does. It's it's actually a relief, I have to say. I'm just kind of going along the row at the minute. Yes. This is getting very satisfying, folks. Which one will get done first? I still don't know. Um, People are playing The Sims alternatives, and I'm still playing Sims 2 every now and then. Kiddin has two 13.2 Clementonis now, going to get a New York. Oh, right. That's a fairly new one, isn't it, though, that the black and white one? I didn't catch the names, but the first and second at Canadian individual final finished the Ciro Marchetti puzzle. Tortoise, Tortoise and the Tree in just over 40 minutes, 10 seconds apart. Oh, blimey, that's close. Well, I'm sobering up. I hate it. Nice, Karen. Lovely to see Ciro Marchetti puzzle in speed puzzling competition. Yeah, it really is. You don't see it that often. Sleepy time. Good night, folks. We'll watch back tomorrow. Oh, no night, Purple Cat. It was good to have you here. Thanks for popping in. Sweet dreams. I have 150. Wait, that doesn't say 153. TS3? I love TS3 the most. Bought the bundles last year. Does that say TS3? And are we talking about games? Yes, I think we are. I finished my 1000 Cobble Hill with only one piece missing. This is the second puzzle in a row that had one piece missing. It must be me. Was it new, Sybil? Were they both new? Good night, Purple Cat. Sweet dreams. Oh, Sybil, I'm sure it's the puzzle fairies playing tricks. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm convinced. Good night, Purple Cat. I'm getting sleepy. Sweet dreams. Too sweet. Probably means The Sims 3. Oh, okay. Um, Sometimes I think trying to keep up with the gaming conversations is a little pointless for me, especially when I come in part way through them. Oh, I felt sure that went there. It doesn't. Uh, Nobody's committing. Top or bottom? Which will get done first? Has anybody guessed? Has anybody bothered? I don't suppose it matters really. That one. All right, we are getting there. Okay. I'm just going through them one at a time and putting them in. So it'll be kind of pot whoop, really. Which bit gets done first? Looks like a gap filling exercise. Certainly is. Certainly is. We all need one of those now and again, or several sometimes. Yay, cat is coughing up a hairball. Oh, nice. Unless there is a missing E and Soul Empress meant TES3, which is Morrowind. Oh, okay. I reckon the bottom side will be done first. You think bottom, Philip? Sorry, can't spell. The Cheerio puzzle is called Tortoise in the Tree. Ah, okay. Check the puzzle out, Vicky. I'm sure you'll be asking Matt to send you a copy. I might well do. Are you listening, Matt? All right. So Philip's voted bottom first. Uh, no, that one. It's got to be a close one, isn't it? Wait, that was there. Top first. There we go. Floor done. Yay! I'm going to give myself a clap. I feel like I deserve one. So just imagine that this is beside this, and you have a floor spanning the entire width of the section. And it's done. Thank goodness. Very satisfying towards the end, though. Very, very satisfying. Nice gap filling exercise. As you quite rightly said there, Rob. Very busy picture. Oh, what the Cheerio puzzle is. I was at my aunt's today and they have new kittens. Very cute, but couldn't pick them up out of fear of the mum cat wanting to protect the kittens. Ah, okay. Are they still that young? Oh, it's so hard not to pick up and cuddle a kitten though. They're so cute. I remember when Grace was a kitten. He was the cutest wee thing. He still is, of course. I'm prone to buying puzzles while in pubs. Don't judge, please. I mean, you could buy puzzles anywhere, really. It's an interesting question. What's the weirdest place you've ever bought a puzzle? I don't even know. Most of the time I'm at home when I buy them, I guess. It is done. It is. No more floors. No more shouting floors. Rob, this is me. I feel seen. Yeah, no more floors. Frames time. Absolutely. Brilliant. My people. Yeah, like a week old. Oh, they're going to be so cute. Right. Well, this floor then can be relegated to the bottom of the pile. Um, I mean, floors do belong below you, I guess, so it can sit there below everything. Um, these are just some of the portraits, but well, these weren't the ones I was gonna. I can't even speak. We'll try again. None of these were any of the ones I was going to work on first, although I may get to them. Depends how quickly I manage the one I was going to work on. Which is over here. So, these are pieces that I've just put out the way because I'm not going to touch them this week. They're wall and edges. So I'll just pop them there for a second. These are the ones I was going to work on today, starting with Rapunzel, and then possibly moving on to Winnie the Pooh and the Queen of Hearts, which have the exact same frame as each other. And I have a fairly decent sized pile of those pieces, so I feel like I can fill those out quite well. But I think I'm going to start with Rapunzel. And just to show you, just as a wee reminder, here are the frames I did last week. So up there, we've got the Dalmatians. There's three pieces missing from the frame, and there's a corner there. There's a few around the edge. But that's really well filled out. Pleased with that. And the Mickey frame is more or less complete, but that one is frustrating me a little. I'm sure I'll find it in the rest of, the discard pile, but apart from that piece, Mickey's pretty much done. There's a couple of pieces here on the very edge. So they are the ones I did last week. So hopefully we can add some more portraits to the have frames pile. Now, I'm going to pop these back over there out the way and grab the poster and the frame pieces. So, just as a wee reminder, What we had were, okay, I've got to remind myself now. So these were pieces, this was a more generic sort of miscellaneous pile of pieces where there's not lots of detail on the frame. It's more sort of smooth pieces. So these make very good gap fillers. I have used some of them already. That's why they're spread out. This one is similar idea, gap filler kind of pile. Again, I've used some of these too. These ones are corners of frames. So that's that pile. This pile actually is a gap fill pile, and in fact, I could do that now. I had that last week, but these portraits were kind of buried at the bottom, and I didn't really get the opportunity. So I can fill in some of Tinkerbell. I think, I hope, yes. Now then, don't think I've got that one. Have I got those? I think I've got those either. I also have a few Ursula in here. So, oh, wait a minute, but I think that might be, is this mini? Oh, no, it's not. Hmm, what does that belong to then? Wait, it might be one of these. Ah, well, that belongs there. That one, that looks like a good portrait. I just can't see which portrait it is. Hang on, it might be, let's see if it's Jasmine or Ursula, because I have found a few of theirs too. Moving the A1 boards is always a little bit more hair-raising because I'm always afraid I'm going to whack them off something. There. Oh, okay, it was a Jasmine piece. Right, so I'm going to move that up a bit so you can see that bit there. It was a Jasmine piece. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure I've got several of Ursula's here. Even a little bit with her tentacle thing on. And you can kind of tell with some of these pieces as well that they go up with uh, Jasmine and Ursula because they've got like a light sort of sheen, and you can tell that it's going to be up here near the lights. Okay, where did, oh wait, that's a little bit of that. I thought that was portrait. It's not. It's a little bit of the ceiling. Jasmine. Wait, no, that's not right. Ah, there we go. I don't know what that is. That one. Huh, I don't know what that is either, but that looks like a bit of portrait. I think I've done all the ones from here anyway. I could probably start to fill in some gaps here. I mean, I have actually, if you look at this, because of these lights, I've kind of already started Ursula's frame. Some of the bright coloured yellow pieces might go in here. Because what I've got is, I'm jumping around a bit. Sorry, I hope you don't mind. This box here has the other pieces that I'd sorted, and one of the piles, this one, is leftovers from the Dalmatians pile because the Dalmatians had a lot of really bright yellow pieces in, and these were the leftovers. So it's entirely possible that quite a lot of these go in here. Let's just try it, shall we? Like that one. And there's an angle as well to the piece. Um, yeah, that looks like it goes with this, but I don't know. Not sure about that one. That one does. Is that one? No, that goes there. All right. Okay. Well, so this is an unexpected but pleasant surprise. I'm actually, I mean, I'm certain I've not got a lot of her pieces here, but just to get a few in is handy. That one, don't know. I think that's gonna go. I don't know. Okay, maybe not, and maybe I've not got quite so many as I'd thought, but I've filled a couple in. Still, this helps give me an idea of what to look for when I come to do another sort. And whereabouts these really bright yellow pieces are gonna go. Maybe some of them are in here. There's some really bright ones in here too. All cat hairs. Like this. Ah, see, there's one. And another one. Humour me, folks, humour me. This wasn't the plan, but I'm going with it. Uh, now then. You. You. No, don't think that. Hmm. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop. I'll stop there. I've not found many more. That. Wait a minute. Apart from that one, I'll stop after that one, and then also that one. Yeah, I'll stop after that one. Promise. I promise. I'll stop. Right. So, yay! Some more pieces in Ursula's frame. So that's good. So gaps are filled in. I'm going to bring the other ones back up to the top. Um, Wait, they're over here. They're not underneath. They're over here. Move the poster. Pop these over here. And talk a little bit about these piles. So this pile is the one I was just raiding for Ursula pieces. They're leftovers from the pile of Dalmatian frame pieces. They're Dumbo. These ones down here. They're these two. That one is Rapunzel, and this one is Tinkerbell. And that's all I've got sorted for frames up to this point. So I'm going to grab these for the Rapunzel frame and hope for the best. I suspect, because there's a frame that's just like this over on section A. I think it's the Lady and the Tramp frame. And with that one, I got sort of the sides done, but then there was big gaps in the corners where there's a kind of swirly whirly bit. And I suspect it's going to be a similar situation here as well. But we'll just see how I get on. There's Rapunzel's frame there. And I'll just get building and see what happens. Right, so the inner layer is sort of done, certainly at the top, because they've got some portrait on, a little at the bottom, not quite as much, and not very much at all on that side. So how much I'll get attached, I'll just have to just build it and see. Right, it's going to be that way. Uh, a minute. Just give me 1 second. I'm jumping about a bit here. Again, hope you don't mind. I'm gonna move those over there. I do have a corner missing from this one. So when I find a corner, sometimes I might wait. Does that belong to one of the ones I've done? It'd be useful to have that handy. I actually think in this case this might go here. That's one of those. It's not even part of this, so that's a piece that's migrated. Mm, where are you? Mm, okay, we'll do that one. Hmm. One's there. I mean, with this one, what made bits jump out was the very obvious lines. But there are lines, a lot of lines in the other ones too. So sometimes they're just hard to tell apart. Not sure about that one. I think that might be uh, this bottom corner. Right, so fine with these frames. It's easier to just work your way out from the inside, usually. Ah, oh, there we go. Ah, so I was right with that corner. That now attaches. She's coming together. Aren't you, Rapunzel? There we are. So top and bottom, definitely the most recognisable so far. Not quite as sure with the left and right, but like I say, I'll just keep going and do my best. Okay, and I was right with that corner. Gosh, I do love seeing the frames come together. I have to admit. Come on, where are you? Ooh, well, that's them all flipped. There. Right, where are these? I should have these. Nope. I'm not even certain that's the right in the right pile. Um, okay. So now where to go? I guess again down here. Again, there's quite bright yellows on here. There we are. Okay, this is good. This is good. Found a few of Rapunzel's in here. So it's worthwhile having a couple of miscellaneous piles, bright ones or corners or whatever it is you're looking for. Um, Definitely worthwhile there. Look at that. There. Mm, random couple of bits together there. What about you? No. What about you? No. Alright, I think I've run that one dry. Um, let's have a look at the corners just for a second. Because again, it's good to. Oh, here we go. That was one of the bits that I thought had portrait in, but it's not portrait. It's actually just a really light bit of the outside of the frame. There. Yes, right. So will I find another corner? Let's see. Yes, I will. And I may find another one. Um. Oh, that's a bit of Winnie the Pooh. Could just see a bit of the portrait on that one. Uh. Oh, now then. Oh, this is good. I'm enjoying this. I love it when I find them. Not quite so successful with that one. What about that one? No. Nope, the layout belongs with that. Okay, that's fine. Don't win them all. All right, so that's good. So that's filled that out a wee bit. So now I think these go here. They do. That one goes in there. I think that's it. So that's great. Very pleased with that. So now I need to build out these lines a bit. Where to start? Nope. It might go there along there somewhere. Um. Ah. Oh no, they go here. There. Okay. That's good. And they're quite bright. So that gives us a clue as well. Um. Oh, ah, okay. Um, ah, that one. And that one. That one. Okay, well, this is coming together quite nicely. Uh, where's that one? Ah, okay. Right. What about that one? Um, right. So there's the way the light's shining on this one dictates the sort of like so up here, for example, it's a bit more of a brown. It's the same texture, but the colour's slightly different. Whereas down here, it's more yellowy, kind of goldish yellow colour. Um, so that's giving me a bit of a clue. Of course, there are several layers though. So it's quite a chunky frame, this. It's gonna go. No, really? You don't go there? Where do you go then? Oh, you go there. Right. You go there. And you go there. And you. I don't know. Uh, it was there. Ah, you go in there, you go in there. You're up there. Oh, found one of those. You're in there. Oh, I'm in the zone here. I hope you don't mind. We'll stop chatting for a minute because I'm properly getting into this now. Um, it's fun. It's fun. I love it when it comes together. I have to admit, that is the good thing about sorting. When you do it, well, and I mean, this is a phased sort. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do the frames thoroughly, like from start to finish. But I do feel like some of them I've been able to recognize quite well, and it just makes the build so satisfying. Because they just go in, and that's what you want. Right, that's one. That's going to go near a corner, I think. Yes, it does there. Because you can just see where it starts to get swirly whirly. Um, ah, there. Goes that way. Goes that way. Okay, so you see what I mean? I knew I'd have gaps in these corners. I do have some corner pieces of this though. Like that, for example. That, oh, that goes in there. I know these go with this, or well, I'm fairly certain they do anyway. But I can't attach them. Look, I've got a big bit there, and I don't know where to attach it. Does it go there? Oh, it goes there. Yay! Okay, that's good. I attached it. I'm not even certain that one's part of this. Well, this definitely is. I just don't know where it goes. Maybe there somewhere. And I'm pretty sure this does too. This one I'm not sure, and these might well go with those. That one I'm not sure. So, it's Rapunzel. What do you think? Oh, somebody's done a milestone. Wait, uh, oh, how far back is it? Have I missed loads and loads? Oh, I can't even find it. Sorry. I missed quite a lot. Right, I'm going to put those in there. Leftovers. I don't think that's bad. I mean, it's not as filled out as Mickey and the Dalmatians, but I'm quite pleased with that. I think that went really well. I'm just going to have another quick look in um the corners to see if I can maybe spot some more. Like that, maybe? No. Mm, Can't, I don't think I've got any. I don't think, which is a shame, but that's okay. I'm pleased with that. I think that went quite well. No, I don't think that is. No. All right. So, well, maybe I could just move on to these then. What do you think? Well, I'll move on to Winnie the Pooh and the Queen of Hearts. Very pleased with that. That is good. So, Winnie the Pooh and the Queen of Hearts, their pile is in here. And I'm just wondering about swapping them around. Let's move that there. Shift those. One down there. Shift that up. And then they're next to each other. And actually, they go that way round on the puzzle. So I've got to put them in the right place. It's entirely possible I might be able to attack them. I don't know. That's the way they go there. So I'm going to pull the pieces out and then I'll stop and have a very quick chat. I can't. I didn't see whose the milestone was. I do apologise. I flicked back on there, but I couldn't see it. But thank you, whoever it was. Thank you for being with me. Have we had a puzzle dust creation recently? Yes, please. Do you know, I haven't done a puzzle dust drawing in a while. What was the last one I did? Might have been the balloons for downtown. Downtown got a dust drawing. So it might have been that. I'll shift these over a bit. That's Dumbo and that's Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell probably I would have done next. I don't think I'll have time this week, but probably I would have done Tinkerbell next. And then I'm going to have to sort some more out because I'm getting through them. Of course, we'll see how these go. Don't know if these are going to be particularly easy. The thing about these is it's the layers are the same. So you've got this like little it's like a little scalloped kind of edge. You've got a row of that, and then the next bit is just another row of the same thing. So I kind of feel like it's going to be hard to, maybe trickier to work out. Possibly. No. There. Okay. So there is some angle because these are at the very bottom, these frames. There's a bit of an angle to them. The sides will be straight, but the top and bottom won't go parallel across the piece, if you see what I mean. So that might also be something I can use to perhaps help. Yeah, dust drawing. It's a good question. I actually can't remember the last dust drawing I did. I know I did one for downtown, but I'm not sure what the most recent one was. See, now the Queen is very bright up at the top here. Then again, um so is Winnie the Pooh. I mean, maybe. What doesn't go there? There. So where do you go? There? I think that might go there. Um, so these bright ones go at the top, so that helps. Um, I mean, I might even find some of Rapunzel in here, possibly. Because of the lines, I may have got a bit mixed up, but I don't know. We'll see. At least I've got her nearby, just in case. Yep. Now then, where do you go? There. You go there. Okay. And then these are also a wee bit angled down the way. I was supposed to stop and talk to you, wasn't I? Sorry. Completely distracted. I'm gonna have a drink of water. I'll transcribe for you. That goes there. Yes, KN. Yes, I remember too. Glad I did. So yeah. No. Oh, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I never told you about that, did I? I've got an online puzzle competition tomorrow. It's one of the Puzzle Guzzles. If you don't know what the Puzzle Guzzle is, it's a UK online competition. It's called Puzzle Guzzle, and I was invited to join Susan, who's a fellow member and a puzzler up here in Scotland, and she joined. But it's like you could do it solo, but you can also do it in a team of two, three, or four. Um, and she asked me if I wanted to join her, so I said yes, and then we recruited a cat, Cassie a cat. So the three of us are going to do this puzzle guzzle tomorrow. It should be fun over in Edinburgh. Are you looking forward to it, Cassia? How many frames do you see right now? Are you sure? Frames! Well, depends if you include these ones underneath. Oh, this was brilliant. Where's Clark? Lots of you go there and you go there going on. Anyone keeping count? I know. Well, they're like my little statements of triumph. Means they're going in, so it can't be a bad thing. You're doing great. Prefer borders over floor. You prefer the frames. Yeah. Well, the floor's done now. It's done. I wiped the floor with that floor. Kinda. Eventually. Oh, please hold taking my musician friends for some puzzling during their break. Okay, fine drinks. Lol. It was me, Vicky, 11 months, almost a year as a member. Oh, Brill! Oh, thank you, Sol. Thanks for letting me know. I completely missed it. Oh well, she's at it again, bless her. I know, I can't help it. Frames now have Vicky. I've lost her. She's locked in. I can see now, I'm reading it now. I was in the major zone. What can I say? The frames are like the back rooms. Once you go in, you never come out. Good night. I'm too sleepy. It's almost midnight. I will watch the rest later. Oh, night night, Anita. You almost made it to the end. I won't be too much longer. I'm feeling tired today too. I really have. Like that trip this week and the hot weather has left me feeling a bit shattered, I must admit. But sweet dreams. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Very excited to fully meet you tomorrow. I know it'd be great. It's gonna be great. Um, and you know, Susan, she's really fast. She's a very fast puzzler. So she's gonna be a very good person to puzzle with. Right, so these go on the bottom. You can just about see a little bit of the inside edge of the frame. I think, no, that doesn't go there. So where does it go? Ah, goes there. Um, it can be a little confusing because the frames are just the exact same. But that's why it's good to do them at the same time. Because you know, if it doesn't go there, it's going to go in there. Pieces at the bottom are a little bit darker. Um, oh, that's a corner. Seem to be getting more. Well, I was going to say I seem to be getting more in hers than his, but actually they look quite equal when I look at them. So, yeah, maybe not. There. So, who thinks I can finish this puzzle before puzzle camp? There's a question for you to ponder. Can I finish it before puzzle camp? What do you think? No, no. Don't know about that one. That one goes in there. I'll tell you what I think when you've guessed. When I've had a few guesses. Right, hang on. Right, so these frames have, you can see the right hand edge and the top edge. So these will go down the side here. That's gonna go more here, I think. Now then, wait a minute. Ah, goes that way. That goes there. It's gonna go there. Right, okay, I'm getting to grips a bit more with which piece goes with which frame. Uh, that's a corner, I think. But you've got a dark bit there, so where does that go? Alright, that one's throwing me a bit. Right, that side. Right. So yes, who believes I can finish this before puzzle camp, and who doesn't? Just so you know, it's the end of May tomorrow. It's the 31st of May tomorrow, which means we'll be in June next week, and there is only a month to go until puzzle camp. So that gives you a better idea. Maybe I can fill in some of this gap now. Nope. Yes, that goes there. Um, I need to see the answers. I need to look up to see your answers. I hope I won't slow down with my slow, speedy beginner puzzling. Oh no, not. Not at all. See, I wasn't meaning to put you under pressure there saying she was fast. She's faster than me. I'm not fast particularly. I'm sort of middle. I'd say I'm middle. And the more you do it and do the competitions, the faster you'll get. She was in the puzzle zone. Puzzle zone. Oh, I see. Wait. She was in the puzzle zone. Is that what you're going for? With just one more piece, time bending paradox. That I know. Going to bed, but we'll probably watch some more in there. Don't feel tired yet, though. It's midnight. Cat's been happy with freedom this late too. Oh, so you're gonna watch from bed? That sounds good to me. We'll be cut off if I say no. Will I be cut off if I say no? You don't think I'll get it finished by Puzzle Camp? No, at all. Not at all. So sad I had to cancel my Puzzle Camp trip. Too. I was so looking forward to meeting you. I'm sorry. I know. I understand though. Things happen. Things happen. I'm so sorry too. Any chance plans will change? Oh no, Claire. I wish I could go too. I feel you. I'm sure you could have it done, but sorting may have to come first if you want to have that done before Puzzle Camp. Well, this is true. This is true. Still a month till the camp. You got this. Unfortunately, not with the airfare cost from Australia. Yeah. Sending hugs, Claire. Absolutely finished before Puzzle Camp. So a few yeses, few nos. Few yeses, few nos. Hmm. That is my goal. To finish before Puzzle Camp, I have to say. But I don't think it's going to be easy. But I personally think that I can. I did tell you, said I would tell you what I think, and that is my opinion on it. That I can do it, but we shall see. Time will tell. Doesn't matter if I don't. Um, that is my goal. Now then, hang on a minute. They don't go there. Do they go there? Wait, or do they go the other way? Hang on. Oh, maybe that doesn't go. Wait. Ah, right. So maybe that doesn't go there? No, that doesn't. So have I got another bit? Ah, that goes in there. Right, so, okay, right. There's another bit there then that I've not got here at the moment, or at least I can't see it. So, I had a piece in wrong. I know I've seen that bit. There you are. Got a few missing here. Well, I won't say missing. Not sorted, let's say. There's one. This one's starting to do my head in. I know it goes here somewhere. I think maybe it goes there and I just can't attach it yet. But I can now! Yay! Okay, that's good. So I think do a lot of these go here? Or here maybe? I think, oh, I don't know, actually, no. Alright, now these are confusing me here. And I definitely go with this. Where's the lighter bit of wall? Some of these have quite light bits of wall on, like that. I think that must go over here. Well, it does. Right. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this now. I think. I hope. Okay. I'm not sure that goes there though. I think that goes there. Yeah, it does. Right. These pieces on this left edge are quite similar to each other. So makes it just a little trickier. Oh, there. Right, and I'll need to look in the corners pile to see if I can find any corners. I don't even know if this belongs in here or that. Not quite sure really how they ended up in there. I don't necessarily look like they go in it, so let's see if I can find any of the corners. There's this one. Yes, there's one. Uh, might have a couple more. Let's see if I can see them. I think that belongs with that. I'm going to put it there anyway. And I think that does too. I'm going to put that there anyway. I'm not seeing many of these though. There's clearly some I've missed in the sort. No, can't see them. Not to worry though. That's quite good, I think. They're looking quite good as well. So that means I have found, I have done, or at least completed the piles that I had of these two frames here, Winnie the Pooh and the Queen of Hearts, Rapunzel, Mickey, and the Dalmatians. I'll put them next to each other so you can see them. You won't see the Dalmatians too well, I'm afraid, because of the thumbnail, but that is, what, 5 portraits? That's pretty good. What do you think? And the floor's done, and the ceiling's done. I'm I'm pleased with that. So, and I've got Dumbo, but I'm not so certain I feel comfortable doing Dumbo yet because I don't have many of his frame. Um, but I do think I've got a good amount of Tinkerbell's frame, so she might be a good one to do next. But I think I'm going to need to start sorting through some more of the frame pieces and get some gap fillers out, and also sort some more. Sort some more. So whose have we got? Let's have a little bit of a recce, shall we? Um, so we've got, as I say, Dumbo, who I've actually pulled a few out of his, but we've got him. We've got Jungle Book and Alice. They're very similar to each other. Those frames. Tinkerbell's are already sorted out. I've done the Dalmatians, done Mickey, done Rapunzel, done these two. So we've got I'm going to exclude these because I've already sorted some pieces. So we've got Jungle Book, Alice in Wonderland, Simba, Minnie, Jasmine, and Ursula. And I mean, even Jasmine and Ursula have started. So maybe I need to just start pulling out now some recognizable edging, perhaps patterns, to try and figure out whose is whose. A lot of those frames are very similar, the ones I've just called out. I mean, I could pull out ones that have an obvious angle to them, like, for example, the Jungle Book. It's got a very sharp sort of angle to it. Um, and they're very swirly whirly, so I mean, it might be worthwhile just separating swirly whirlies, just to narrow down options, really. Ursula might be a good shout to do next. Because I do already have a bit of a framework of hers, and hers are quite bright too. So anyway, I'll come up with a plan, but I am pleased with that for progress this week. I think that's good going. I'm sure you can have it done, but sorting may have to come first. Oh, I've read that. Still a month, you got this. Um, absolutely finish before Puzzle Camp. To finish before Puzzle Camp, you may need to do some walls outside the live stream and or use repeat cut pattern for walls. Oh yeah, there is the walls. The light coloured pieces of the walls tend to go in fairly quick because they are sort of in the middle. Um, like because there's a definite gradient with the walls. And the light coloured pieces between all these frames in the middle, I think they won't be too bad. But this is going to be a bit of a pig, because um, I just remember from last time this bit between the floor and those lower frames. I remember that being a complete pain in the bahookie. But you might be right, Dexter, and I could just use a repeat cut, perhaps. Yeah. But we shall see. We shall see. I think the frames are coming along quite nicely. Very pleased with that. I've done 3 today. That's really good. That's really good. If you finish beforehand, then one less distraction from camp prep, technically. Well, this is it, exactly. Looking great. It's great, Vicky. You work really fast. You'll have it done before puzzle camp. Oh, you've done so much today. Amazing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. And of course, the floor is now finished as well. So that's good. So I guess next time, continuing with the frames, I'll do some more sorting, see if I can get some more frames sorted out because I've not really got many left now. And see what kind of patterns I can um, spot. And yeah, continue with those next time. And I will be back with this next week. Um, so what's coming up? I took my trip to Diddley Squat Farm this week, and one of the puzzles will be for sale on Monday. So there's more information coming on Monday about that. I will keep you posted. I am going to start working on content, but a video might be a week or so, possibly longer, because the 500 piece one isn't. It's going to be released just a wee bit later than the 1,000 piece one, because it's a circle. So it takes a little longer to, I guess, manufacture. So that will be coming, and I'll be working on that. But I will obviously show you what's what, let you know who the artists are and things like that. And that'll all be happening Monday, so not long to wait now. And I can share some pictures and things. I'll be back on Thursday as normal with the patchwork rainbow puzzle that I started yesterday. I had to do it a day late yesterday because of the trip. So I'll be back on Thursday as normal with that next week. Be back with this on Saturday as normal. Oh, and I'll have some more memberships to give away because we're in June next week. We're in June next week. That's insane. Anyway, and I'll just keep the puzzle content coming as much as I possibly can. But in the meantime, I shall say good night to you all. Thank you so much for joining me and chatting with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like, please, if you don't mind. If you've liked it, drop a like. And if you weren't in the chat and you want to leave a comment, please do leave a comment as well. That'll be brilliant. Alrighty, I'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.